You might as well drop them. It's time. Like, no team is doing this in the league, so I feel like this is going to be good for us, and it's going to build our bonding. And like I said, man, everybody go out here and just have fun, play hard, though. I don't want nobody bullshitting. That's how people get hurt. But I'm glad y'all pulled up on me, and let's just go. Let's get it. Five. The finish. Hey! Watch out. 2, last one. Melo. Hey. Spot up. Where them Africans at?
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's really, really good? Tell me something good. This is DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Joined by the Honorable Coach Joe. I'm going to send out his Cash App. Make sure to Cash App Coach Joe. I'm about to send it out right now. Coach Joe, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, DJ. I'm doing, man. I'm so. If I was doing any better, I'd be a twin. I'm doing great. How you doing today, my brother?
I'm blessed, brother. New media gang. We out here. We're doing things. A lot of these channels. This was the dream that me, you, and Rev talked about. Growing these channels, making a difference, helping brothers and sisters out. It's you couldn't ask for anything better. And let me read a comment real quick, Coach Joe, if you don't mind.
Facts. Go ahead, DJ.
Rave Kingdom says, is everything okay? Do you want to talk on Instagram or something about it? I'm totally confused. Brother, I took away your wrench. Here's the deal, my brother. You can't go on one side and sneak diss me or New Media and then come here and say New Media. Until you show that you're down with New Media, I got to take that wrench around. Nothing personal. It's just it is what it is. Because here we do not, I'll repeat, we do not respect fence jumping. You either down or not. It's nothing personal, brother. I'm just letting it know. Sorry about that, Coach Joe.
Hey, no worries. You the president. You got to do, sometimes it's, there's an old saying, DJ, heavy the head that wears the crown.
Yes, indeed.
See, so these are some things, that you feel you got to do when you the head. And, you got to take what, both sides of it. So sometimes it's not pleasant. It's not always, hooray, hoop, hoop, hooray. It's not always a party. Sometimes it's raining. Sometimes it's storming. Sometimes there's a hurricane. Shout out to the brothers and sisters in Louisiana dealing with that situation. So, yeah, sometimes it just happens like that.
And shout out to Between the Game Sports. Make sure you subscribe to this brother's channel, one of the most underrated channels on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, my brother. Shout out to the sister, Macrina Daniel. But Coach Joe, I'm so excited, and I cannot hide it.
I like that.
Because Lamelo Ball, is it me or the brother just gained some muscle?
Hey, no, DJ, he is looking nice. Man, these little clips that have come out, and let's be honest, they sneak clips. So let's just be honest. And they're showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. It's just showing the sunshine, and that's okay. We want to see the sunshine. So, but Lamelo looks so good. It's so good to see him back out there in the mix without a broke wrist.
Oh boy,
man! I forgot what I almost forgot what he was like. because that broke wrist stuff is stuck in my head. You know what I mean? So yeah, go ahead.
I was checking all that stuff out, Coach Joe. I was checking, is he messing with the wrist? Is he doing this? But nah, man. LaMelo is in his bag right now. He's taking this seriously. He wants to be great. I truly believe his expectations are higher than most fans of his.
Facts. And I got to say this too, DJ. I'm really excited to see Terry Rozier, Scary Terry, take the mantle of leadership on that team. When it should have been that other malingering ass dude, but he didn't. So I'm glad Terry took the initiative and leadership and say, "Hey, family, look here. Let's get down to Miami. Let's get down together. Let's do some bonding before the season, before training camp." See, that's leadership right there. So I'm so glad Terry took that upon himself to say, "Look, I'm gonna be that vet. I'm gonna be the leader," and say, "Look, guys, let's get down here and handle this business." So that was great to see.
And guess who was down there?
Who was that?
Michael Jordan and Jermaine Jackson.
Okay, how about that? MJ following his protege.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. MJ following his protege.
Now I'm giving flowers right now to Rev King Views Lit House. Make sure you subscribe to him. And when the season starts, he's gonna have some information before even the major networks. I'm saying it right now. Also, shout out to DKM for his journalism, making sure to get the info right. What we're showing you is that you don't need mainstream media to get a good source. When you have a brotherhood, when you have people who work as one, good things happen. And shout out to King Fuse Lit House again, my brother. I want you all to show some flowers to the brother for what he has done, what he's bringing to new media. He is very important in this thing. He said, "We in this thing, new media gang. Salute to the president, DJ. Salute to the honorable Judge Coach Joe." Coach Joe, man. I'm so excited right now. But I'll also look at body language. Terry Rozier.
I'm sorry. One second, DJ. Thank you, Rev. I appreciate it so much. That young G. That's family right there. Rev and DJ. Just for everybody to understand, Rev and DJ are like sons to me. I want y'all to know that I'm that protective of them. Okay, so just know that. Go ahead. I'm sorry, DJ.
No, that means a lot to me, Coach Joe. That means a lot to me. I love what Terry Rozier is doing. He's being a leader. And one thing that I like about his game, when LaMelo is on fire, most times you'll see Terry Rozier get LaMelo involved.
Facts.
He'll find ways to score himself. He's not doing what Gordon Hayward, waiting to play a weak team and stat padding.
DJ, did you just say Paper Man is shout out to Juju. Are you just saying Paper Man is stat padding?
Oh yeah, Mr. Glass is stat padding. Remember I told you this in back here, right? I said, Coach Joe, I want LaMelo to play great teams.
Yep.
Because he will actually get the ball.
That part right there.
Think about it. Remember Brooklyn Nets? LaMelo got the ball more.
Yep.
The Milwaukee Bucks. LaMelo got the ball more. Let them play Timberwolves or any of
the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Right.
The Detroit Pistons.
Gordon Hayward wants to play point forward all the time.
Yeah, there we go.
Every single time. We got DKM in the building. What's good, my brother?
Hey, DJ, you know what I find funny about both of those clips? Rev was showing some of those clips that's not on his show. Shout out to Rev again in the Lit House. Shout out to DKM too as well, young brother. What I found interesting is almost none of Gordon. I mean, guys, think about this. Gordon was the signature piece. He was the diamond. Okay, just a year ago, before the season started last year, he was the premier get for Charlotte. They were just overjoyed. Well, how have things changed? I mean, he ain't in none. I think one. Okay, he took one shot. I think I saw where he took one shot. I mean, guys, think about this. That's like them showing the Lakers clips of the Lakers, and you don't see no LeBron. They show the clips of the Nets, and you don't see no KD. I mean, Gordon is supposed to be their best player. I mean, am I delusional here, DJ?
No, not at all.
And if I'm not mistaken, these clips came through the Charlotte folks. Am I right?
He's spot on, OG.
So what happened, Gordon? How far we have fallen? I know what's happening. It's a new thing. Okay, I hear you, Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? Okay, hey, ain't nobody going on like an ancient Chinese history, buddy. What have you done? And what you've done is shown that you've been inconsistent. We can't count on you for ish. And who can we count on? Who are we looking to count on? Meloholics in the building, stand up.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Meloholics, man. This is they need to, and I'm gonna talk about the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Plumlee. Even though Plumlee is better than the two starters last year, that's not saying much.
Showing.
Plumlee at best is a good reserve big man that can add provided depth, but they need to get a Miles Turner. And shout out to Rev. Shout out to Rev. On the Pope B. Frank stream, make sure you subscribe to his channel, the Pope B. Frank, as well. Rev pointed out there's a possible trade that could make sense. If you trade Gordon Hayward with PJ Washington, and the brother stated that would sweeten the deal, so you don't have to give up draft picks.
For Miles Turner?
Yeah, I think that could work. Remember, Miles Turner is on his last contract. And
they got Sabonis.
Facts.
So it's issues. Yeah.
That trade
Hey, DJ, I'm telling you, I hear right now the Jackson 5 playing in Gordon's car. I'm going back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. I mean, because, hey, didn't he go to college in Indiana? Didn't he go to Butler?
Well, yeah, he went to Butler.
Okay, so he's going back to Indiana. It's perfect. Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5 sang about it. So there it is.
Mm-hmm.
And out of here.
And that's for Jello. Jello probably would have went to that training thing, but he got a girl. He's probably kicking it with her. It's much to do about nothing because you saw one of the twins in there, and he's a role player. So, no, nothing to be alarmed about. They were saying, why is Jello not there? Trust me, he probably had something going on. Aunt Jane says if Jello,
I must admit, DJ, I was a little shocked to not see Jello in that one video.
Yeah, I was too at first, to be honest with you, OG. But I had to sit back and think maybe he's doing something else. But I don't see LaMelo not bringing his brother along. I think he was just busy.
Right, because because Melo to me looked like himself. Right. Okay, he looked like himself to me. He didn't look like he looked like his natural jovial, happy to be out on the floor, happy to be playing, just in his element, just loving it. That's what he looked like to me.
And it seems to me LaMelo's smiling more. He's more.
Yeah.
You know why?
Yeah.
When a team builds around you and they're not doing these damn politics, they're not minute restriction and you got to earn this and that. When they're not doing that, that brings the happiness of basketball in your spirit.
Facts. I mean, we even saw the shout out to DKM who posted the picture of MJ and Jermaine Jackson. I mean, we even saw MJ smiling, huh? Didn't we? in the picture there, huh? MJ even smiling. Got that curmudgeon to smile a little bit. Look at that.
He was like,
how about that?
For me, smile for me. Oh, MJ was smiling on him.
He was smiling. Wasn't he? He's like, ooh, like look at MJ. I was like, and I expected to see Jermaine cheesing because that's MJ, but to see Mike too, I'm like, wow, look at this. I mean, all of them, DJ, all of them changing their tunes. What a difference a year makes, huh? What a difference a Rookie of the Year trophy makes. How about that? Who would have thought? I mean, just think about all of this confusion and all of this non-committal, all of this nonsense that we were talking about and that was going on not that long ago. And now it's here comes the sun, doo doo doo. Here comes the sun. I mean, look at the sun is out and Melo is in his element, doing his thing, looking like himself. And man, even them passes was making me feel so wiggly. I mean, to see him that passed threw back that he threw to Terry, the alley hoop, no look to Miles and Miles. Oh, and what Miles said, way to go, Drip. Man, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing, dude.
Man, yes, it is. Macrina said, what a day for both Coach and DJ singing. You know we in a good mood singing.
Yes, indeed. We got a chance to see Melo doing his thing in his element. You know that's bringing a smile.
Let me address this real quick, OG. Rave Kingdom said, hey, DJ, I lost my wrench. Did I say something wrong? Brother, I just stated it earlier in the video. Until you show that you've done right by new media, then I can give you a wrench. That goes for everybody. So it's nothing personal. It's just the way it is. And like Rev said, Rave, this ain't the place to discuss in private. Yeah, you can hit me up on IG. See, I didn't want to even bring that up, Rave, on this stream. But since you said it, then I had to state it. So you hit me up on IG and then we could discuss. And then I could review how much you are supportive of new media. So that's all I had to say, OG.
No worries, DJ. Hey, sometimes, like I said, we got to do house cleaning, housekeeping sometimes. It's just how it works.
I love
Heavy
that.
head that wears the crowd.
Housekeeping.
Yep, got to do a little housekeeping sometimes. Heavy the head that wears the crown. And again, we ain't against our people. We all, we for our people. We for the family. But sometimes, we got to just, sometimes just reassess things and reset.
Exactly.
That's all.
Let's go back to the good news. Shout out to my Lamelo holics.
Hey DJ, how far are we away from training camp? All our stars and preseason games.
One more month, man.
I don't think it's a month. Is it a month? I think it's like a few weeks.
Yeah, it is a few weeks. Wait, it's the 9th today. Yes, a few weeks.
Yeah, I think it's a few weeks.
It's on now.
See, I'm sort of like family. I'm sort of like how kids are around the Christmas tree, a little bit when the tree is out and the presents on there, and you're just shaking the boxes and just looking at the presents under the tree. Just can't wait, And so that's how we just can't wait to open it.
Coach, question: what do you expect from James Borrego this season?
Wow, I'm gonna tell you, I expect James Borrego to tap dance better than Mr. Bojangles. I just got to tell you.
Better than Gregory Hines, the late Gregory.
Better than Gregory Hines, who people used to always tell me I look like, and I was like, what? I don't look like Gregory Hines. And then I met his brother Maurice. I said, Maurice, do I look like Gregory? He said, no, dude, you look like me. I'm like, I'll be damned. But anyway, Mr. Bojangles. I think Borrego gonna be happy because he got that extension. He gets a chance to be around greatness. He gets a chance to coach a generational talent. I mean, so to mentor him and guide him, be a part of the scene, and I think he's just gonna be just overjoyed. I think he's so happy because he got the bag. They re-signed him, so his job is not at issue. And Melo has not shown any, from what I have heard, hasn't shown any ill effects from his up and down treatment toward Melo. Melo that didn't hasn't apparently held no animosity or anything, so he's accepted him fully. So I think JB is going to be a little better because I just don't think that situation that was created last year was comfortable for anybody, everybody that was around. I think that everybody, the environment of the team was not good for a lot of last year, because there was favoritism going on. And anytime there's favoritism going on in a situation where it's competitive like this, it's not good. And so a lot of that favoritism has moved on from the organization. The organization seems to have been to have taken a turn, and they are now on board 100% behind LaMelo. So I just look for JB to just be happy JB, and just giving Melo the keys and letting him just do his thing.
Man, excellent put. You checked out Book Night. You see how they had LaMelo playing against Book Night in front of Michael Jordan. Shout out to Rev again for.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Rev pointed that out on the live stream, and I love it. That's going to make Book Night better. LaMelo, you already know he's hard to defend, very creative. His shot looks so much better. Like, it's quicker. The release is quicker. But that's because he's adding mass and strength. LaMelo looks like he's almost 200 pounds of muscle.
He sure does, DJ. You can see it. It's demonstrative, and this is the other thing too I love about Melo. If you guys notice, for as tall as Melo is, when he go in his bag, when he go to the basket and he's doing his moves and stuff, man, does he get down low. Have you noticed that, DJ? I mean, when he's scooping that ball through and swimming through and doing the step throughs and stuff and the Euro steps, that ball be low, Melo be low. And that's very important. Very important, because you got them hands, all them hands is in there, coming through that traffic. And he's moving through traffic. Oh, my stars, so fast.
That's a great
he just looks so quick.
That's the great part about LaMelo, Coach. LaMelo moves like someone that's 5'8".
Facts. Like he's still that 5'8" dude. Yep.
But he'll attack the basket like he's 7 foot. And don't forget, during the season, I think LaMelo was 170 plus during the season. I think
so too.
So he was attacking the basket at 170 plus.
I mean, look. I am shocked, and I gotta say this, full disclosure. I am so shocked that Melo didn't get hurt sooner and didn't get hurt more severely, because his fearlessness. Okay, I mean, we know that wasn't no fluke when he was 5'9", 5'10", a little joker running around in the court, going to the basket against all them older boys. He just has no fear, man, none. He ain't worried about his body at all. See, there's some people, some players, and I know who, I ain't gonna call them out because it ain't necessary, but some of them guys, they stay away from the basket unless there's unless there's open lanes. They ain't in there in traffic. Melo be in there in traffic. He don't care, man. With that frame. So yeah, DJ, he looks like he's doing that thing.
Yeah, he is. And Alex says Hornets are eating at the table. There's a seat at the table if you're willing to work. A man that does not work shall not eat. Talk to him. Talk to him. Man.
All right.
Quell Davis says, man needs touching the floor. That's how low LaMelo is. LaMelo be getting low when he be dropping to the basket.
Sure do, because he been taught he know when you coming through all them lions, they trying to get that meal. You better protect that rock. Shoot, they coming to get that money. Give me that money, boy.
And one thing I want to see from the Hornets next year, please stop doing this positionless basketball. You don't have a LeBron or KD.
They don't look like they're gonna be doing that, DJ.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, it don't look like nothing. From listening to JB and talking about what they expect out of Melo. Because remember, family, when you hear people say stuff in interviews and stuff, especially stuff that's not solicited, that's not a question that's asked directly, specifically to a particular subject. When it's kind of a general thing, and then they come off with very specific answers. That tells you, or unsolicited answers. That tells you what it is they're worried about, concerned about, okay, and hoping doesn't happen. See, so when I listen to JB and Mitch, I'm very careful I very carefully listen to everything they say, because I know that they're very crafty with their words. See, and so Melo. From what I've heard and listened to JB, he is all on board with Melo having a high usage rate, meaning the ball being in his hands. I like that.
I'm down with that. Hey, I see that. I won't be complaining that much with JB. Aunt James says Melo is a once-in-a-lifetime type of elite player. Not too many coaches would comprehend to just sit back and let LaMelo take over. Most rookies don't have the ability to play like a 5-year vet his first year. And that's why LaMelo's special, brother.
Facts.
The brother's basketball IQ is very high. You can tell he loves this game. This game is life to LaMelo Ball. And old media try to stereotype this brother, saying he's a lazy kid, saying he only had the position because of his parents, that he came from a rich family, that he didn't earn it. That damn word that I hate, earn.
Mm-hmm.
They said all that crap. And what does LaMelo Ball continuously do every time? Outwork his competition. How amazing is that? Shout out to the Pope B. Frank. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, New Media Gang, New Media. Tap in to Tachi Podcast. Subscribe to him as well. He said, yes, sir, I'm in here, New Media. Boy, that New Media spirit is just amazing, isn't it, Coach?
I'm loving it, DJ. I am loving it. Look at what you and Rev did. Look at what y'all started. Most I can put it in y'all hearts to do, and y'all said yes. Man, it's a beautiful thing.
And what do we always say, Coach Joe? New Media is a family.
Facts.
If you accept New Media, if you show respect to New Media, if you're about building, New Media is for you. And we'll open our arms to you.
Facts.
Read some more. Between the Game Sports says Matador defense. James Brager playing that AutoZone defense.
AutoZone.
That shit need to stop. You see the Pope? He said started from the bottom. Now we here.
All right. Shout out Drake.
Yeah.
Shout out Drake.
Oh,
hey, DJ, check out the New Zealand brother, Joe Nuke 100.
He said here in New Zealand, basketball got a real popular when the Ball brothers started coming up. Everyone here loves them. That's amazing. You know what's crazy, Coach Joe? I'm disappointed, and everybody bigs up our country, but we're flawed like everybody else.
Facts.
It's funny that the international community loves and embraces the Ball family more than we do at times.
Woo, DJ, you opening up that can.
Hey, let me drink my water, Coach Joe.
You're opening up that can, brother.
For a country that's supposed to be perfect and we got everything better than other countries, it's sad that the international community shows more love to the Ball brothers than what we do. Remember, England, the UK, they showed more love to Jello when he played against the London Lions than at home. Because
Facts.
at home, they wanted to judge LiAngelo Ball. They told LiAngelo Ball that he was a no good kid that wanted to steal. They told LiAngelo Ball that he was a good for nothing young man and his life was ruined. They rid his career
Over a damn pair of sunglasses when some people have steal billions, steal people's life savings. Okay, what about these crooked ass bankers that tanked the system in 2008? And so many people lost their doggone 401ks and lost their financial umbrella. I mean, floor. Okay, not one of them got outed, and not one of them went to jail.
So I'm about to.
I mean, DJ, let me to show you how devastating this was. My ex is from South Africa. Okay, her mom's 401k was took away so much of their money, and they was way over there in South Africa. This thing was horrible.
That's crazy. And I just gave some wrenches out. Congratulations to Between the Game Sports. You got a wrench. Tap into Tachi Podcast. You got a wrench. Who else? I'm giving out another wrench. Let me see. Let me give a wrench to Finn X Lit. He's always been in the chat. He's always supporting new media. You're getting a wrench. And Alex, Ralph, Ryan, you definitely getting a wrench for tuning into all the videos. I got to show you love, brother. Congrats.
DJ, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Now, I wanted to say this, DJ, based on your point that you made earlier about Melo. I felt that way, DJ, all the traveling that I've done, you know what I mean, as a former Marine and the traveling I've done on my own, you know what I mean? Every time I've left this country, I've always felt love like I don't get when I'm here.
Powerful.
Always. It's amazing to me when I think about all the places I've been in the world and how the people have treated me. And just the feeling, the overall feeling, as opposed to being here, when I'm here, it's a whole different vibe, man. Whole different vibe. I heard one of the Olympians say this, and I can't think of which one it was. He said it's interesting to me. I've been fortunate to make, this is my second Olympic team, I think he said. He said around this time, this is when I'm an American. This is when everybody is saying I'm an American. But the minute the Olympics is over, I'm back to being you know what. I was like, well, there it is.
When you think about it, Coach Joe, everything that this country was taught about, perfect this, that, it makes you think. It makes you think. But I'm not surprised, because when brothers are gaining power, when brothers are being the best versions of themselves, no matter if it's sports, no matter if it's law or anything in the world, that comes with it. And what Lamelo Ball is doing right now, Lamelo Ball is changing the game. Remember, he was not supposed to be the Ball brother to be on the stage.
Facts.
He was not supposed to be the Ball brother to be cooking these competition into winning all these awards. Let's be honest. It was supposed to be Lonzo.
Facts. It was supposed to be Lonzo.
But since it's not Lonzo and it's LaMelo, they're not showing him the same love.
Nope.
And I think that's sad, because you know what's funny, Coach? If the roles were reversed, if Lonzo was winning Rookie of the Year, if Lonzo was just doing that, you know what we would do here at New Media and other channels? we would give him his flowers. I know I will.
Facts.
Because LaMelo Ball, he's not just looking to be an all-star.
Facts.
LaMelo is looking to change the whole game of this sport, this next generation. See, that's what happens each generation. That's what they fail to realize.
Mm-hmm.
Each player is trying to take it to another level.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to be better than Jordan. This
Mm-hmm.
will be better forever. That's not what you want basketball to be. You want somebody to be better than Jordan.
Facts. I mean, you know, the whole idea of history is to set the bar so that others behind have something to shoot for. Anybody that participates in any type of activity where we measure how what they've achieved and their achievement markers. I mean, they know if you're one of those people and you're participating in an activity like that, you know it ain't gonna last forever. You know somebody gonna come behind you and beat your record. I mean, it's just how it works.
Right.
And that's the purpose of it. You want to set the bar and distinguish yourself, not only to show what you've done and how hard you've worked, but also for those who are coming behind you. See, what I love about Rev and DJ so much, and I appreciate so much about them and the love and the support they show toward me, because it's a reflection on all of us. What they're saying, guys, when they show me love the way that they show me, what they're saying essentially is, I hope to be older one day too. And I hope when I'm older, the younger people will have respect for me as well. So just remember, family, one day the young ones, you're going to get older one day, hopefully.
Coach O, you there?
I'm listening. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, DJ.
Shout out to Malik Woody. He said LaMelo's going to be a future Hall of Famer. I'm going to say it right now. And, hey, you're off to a good start, brother. Now, those who despise LaMelo, they may tell you that that's delusional, that doesn't make sense. But where's the proof that LaMelo couldn't be a Hall of Famer? I mean, he's off to a good start.
Facts.
His trajectory, Coach Joe, did you know that LaMelo's trajectory is to score between 20 to 23 points per game with more assists?
Hey, you know what? I'm telling you, DJ, I would be shocked if it was not if it was not that, but I expect it to be higher. I really expect Melo to average 25 to 27 points a game this year.
Oh, I would love that.
Because he's gonna have the usage. And that's all he needed. Melo only needs just to be on the floor. Because remember, he's like Russell Westbrook in this particular way. He does a lot of things. He gonna get offensive rebounds. He gonna get putbacks. You know what I mean? He gonna get more free throws this year. You know, his marker's gonna go up. I believe it's gonna go up. I think Melo's gonna average between 25 and 27 points a game. I think he's gonna average between 8 and 10 assists a game. And I think he's going to average about 7 to 8 rebounds a game. That's what I think Melo's going to do this year.
Now, Ant James and Coach, you like this. Ant James is from Charlotte. He's from that area, and he reps Carolina sports to the fullest. He states that Melo is definitely the first player in Charlotte on the Hornets or Panthers that is determined to win a championship. Cam Newton, Steve Smith Sr. might be the other two, but not as vocal. That is so true. So Facts. Many news from LaMelo Ball, always pointing out, I want to win a championship. We're here to win championships. We got to work to win championships. This is what LaMelo be saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I'm trying to score 30 points per game. It's not, and shout out to Athletic One. It's not, it's all about me.
See, because DJ, this is what I see. Melo understands that. I really believe he understands. Okay, let me back up. Family. The reason I'm saying this is about Melo is because I believe Melo has the two elements that you need as a facilitator and someone with a high usage rate. Okay, will perform when they reach a certain level, that's that Melo is, he will have he will score a lot of points so that he will take pressure off of people. See, Melo's that way. When teams know coming into the game, Melo averaging 25, Melo averaging 26. Okay, we gotta deal with this. Well, then Melo has both a high IQ, high basketball IQ, and great basketball instincts, and they're not the same. Family. Instincts and IQ are not the same. Okay, and to me, I'm gonna point out a person who, to me, reflected that so clearly to me, and I was even a little disappointed in my own evaluation of this player. After watching Chris Paul this past summer, this last year, this last championship run, I am watching the whole playoff. I am convinced that he has high basketball instincts, but middle of the road basketball IQ. And to me, I say that because he is the reason that they didn't beat Milwaukee, because he took their best player for that series. He took him out of the game. Chris Paul did. And that's Ayton. He took Ayton out of the game. Anybody from a coaching perspective understands and knows that Phoenix is one of their advantages was the play of Ayton. If you remember the first two games that Phoenix won, Ayton had over 20 points both games and double-figure rebounds as well.
He sure did.
Very active. See, when you feed the big man, when you let the big man know, we are counting on you, and we know that you have the ability to do what we need, then you've got a huge weapon on your team, because that means they're engaged, especially when they're a young player. And Ayton is a young player. If y'all remember, Monty was having to talk to Ayton a lot during that series about staying engaged, about staying active, and mainly because they were freezing his ass out. Because he was just rim running like he was JaVale McGee or Miles Plumlee or somebody. And I don't think that and I believe that Ayton feels he's much better than that. He's not just a rim runner. See, so you a point guard, and you take your best player for the series against the other team, or you take him out the game, then that tells me that your basketball IQ is not very high. See, and because if you thought that you and Book were going to be able to do it by yourselves, come on, that's just nonsense. That's nonsense against those grown men. So Melo to me has both. He has the natural instincts that all the great ones have, and Chris Paul has those great instincts for the point guard position. I don't deny that at all. But Melo has an IQ as well. He has a high basketball IQ, meaning how do I dissect? How do I use my mind to manipulate this team, to overcome this team, to beat this team, to destroy this team, to kick this team's ass? How do I beat them with my mind and my body, not just my instincts and my athleticism?
Teach them, coach.
See? And when you get to the highest level, you have to do that. You have to beat them with your mind. You can't just beat them with your feet. Everybody's athletic at that time. Everybody's locked in. When you in a series against another team and you got other G's over there, They know what you're doing. Ain't nothing surprise. Ain't no surprises coming. It's just about who's got the most will, and who's going to perform at a higher level. When you know it's coming, can you stop me? And that's why I think Melo just separates himself from so many people, including like Trey, Ice Trey, who I like as well, and Ja. I think that separates him from Ja as well, from those guys. See, so to me, and those clips to me that you played, DJ, that's why they excited me, because it showed that just in a few little plays. I mean, DJ, them clips you showed wasn't no more than what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Come
Coach,
on, man.
let me show these plays again. Let me show it again.
Yes, please.
You might as well drop them. It's time.
Like, no team is doing this in the league, so I feel like this is going to be good for us, and it's going to build our bonding. And like I said, man, everybody go out here and just have fun, play hard, though. I don't want nobody bullshitting. That's how people get hurt. But I'm glad y'all pulled up on me, and let's just go. Let's get it.
Ball. The finish.
Hey!
Watch out. 2, last one. Melo. Hey. Right up.
Where them Africans at?
Look at that. And you didn't show the one where he threw the alley hoop to Miles, and then when he, you know what I mean, the no look to Miles. I mean, and even his layup package, that layup that he shot, guys, even that looks so saucy, so dripsy. Ooh, just made me have chills. You know what I mean? Just look at the layup that he shot, and the layup that Rozier shot. They both were the same left-hand layups, both went to the basket left hand. You know, just basic layups. But Melo got that little extra. He got that little swag, that little drip. Woohoo!
Boy,
see, it's that I'm talking about. Melo got all of that, plus high basketball IQ. Know who need the ball when they need the ball. Know who's hot and when they need to continue to milk them. He know that, and I don't believe Melo's ego will get in the way, because I believe Melo's basketball IQ tells him this is how we gonna win. We can't win if we don't play this way. If I ain't the straw that stirs the drink, if I don't have everybody playing with an urgency in their minds and their bodies that, damn, any moment I'm getting ready to get to Brock. Damn, any moment I'm getting ready to get to Rock, and I'm getting ready to perform. I'm getting ready to do this. Because remember, guys, KD said it in the last show we did. He said, this is a dog-eat-dog thing. KD said it. He said, I don't know how many people I had to murder to get to this spot. And he told Draymond, he said, imagine 1,000 people, 1 million people coming through that door right now. What did he say? A lot of people are going to get hurt. Some people are going to get trampled, and some people are going to get elbowed. Okay, everybody trying to get through. Everybody ain't getting through. Okay, so the ones that get through, that's the cream. So you got to be special on this level. And our boy is showing he more than special. He understands. All those passes to me, even in the pickup, showed that the rest of the teammates, damn, I got to keep moving. Damn, I want to keep moving. I got to keep moving. I want to keep moving because I'm getting this rock. Because there's energy in that rock, baby. Energy in that rock. Go ahead, DJ.
Coach Joe, you are on fire. And I just pinned Coach Joe's Cash App. Tithe the brother. This is New Media Tithes. If you could tithe the church or whatever you believe in, you could tithe to this brother because he's spitting some gems. Coach Joe, he's providing knowledge through abundance, and so blessed to call him my brother.
Same here, DJ. Joe. Thank you, DJ, president of New Media.
Thank you, my brother. This is a family. Shout out to Luis for the $10 super chat. He said, Coach Joe speaks, listen, and learn new media. Thank you, my brother. And thank you
Appreciate
for the
that.
chat to help grow the nation.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Between the game, Sports says pure feel of the game. And here's the great thing about Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball can get his points without even being selfish. You realize that?
Facts, DJ, facts.
Lamelo Ball, especially in the clip, he has options with his handles, his creativity. He could fake a defense off so quick, they'll think he'll score. And then somebody will be open. And somebody will be open for a three. LaMelo has the ability to see a play before it even happens. It's a rarity in this game of basketball. Only a few players have this. This is why I believe LaMelo will have a Hall of Fame career. I'm not going to switch up. I truly feel that way.
You know, DJ, also, you make a great point. Also, I think about Magic Johnson back in the day when Magic first burst on the scene. I remember that the coach, Magic had Paul Westhead, their first coach, who they won a championship, by the way, with. Magic had him fired. Okay, basically because he Magic knew that I can't work with this dude. Okay, this dude he'll think he's somebody that he really ain't. Okay, and I ain't gonna have that around. Okay, that ain't gonna happen. So Magic got him exited the door. Here comes Pat Riley from the radio booth, not even the TV booth, from the radio booth, family. Okay, listen to what I'm saying here. The Lakers went and brought Pat Riley in from the radio booth. Okay, and made him the coach. And we see what has happened to Pat Riley since. Okay. I remember the argument that Magic had with Westhead. It was about whether they were going to play fast or slow because they had Kareem. Okay, and Kareem was older. So Westhead wanted them to play slower. Magic was like, oh, hell no. Kareem will get in where he fits in. And so when I think about those games, those early days and stuff, Magic brilliantly showed his instincts and his IQ because he understood when showtime was on, when it was time to do showtime. Let's go, James. Let's go, Coop. Let's go, Norm. Let's go, James. Okay, let's get on our traction. Let's go. And then he showed, okay, it's time to slow down. It's just Cap's time. It's time for Cap. Time to get Kareem involved. Let's slow it down. Let's time to get Kareem involved. He knew. The great ones who have all of it, they know. That's Melo. And it ain't many of them in the league right now. Okay, just so y'all understand what I'm saying here. There is not many of those guys in the league right now. As a matter of fact, when I think about the league, it ain't but a couple of them that come to mind. That's like that dude. When I talk about Magic, have all of it. See.
Man, you broke it down to a science. And also, like Douglas said, get them likes up. Share the video. Share it with a friend or even a foe. Let them know that we're live. Malik Woody, shout out to Malik Woody. He's been putting out some great comments. He said Melo wants to win in Charlotte and not join superstars or form super teams to win championships. That's what I mean, the Giannis mentality. Coaches fire as well. LaMelo has so much swagger, so much bravado. He's well liked in NBA circles by the players. Despite what the media says, the players like LaMelo. LaMelo, let's say LaMelo stays with Charlotte when his contract is up. He could make a couple of calls to some friends and be like, hey, your contract is up. How about you join the Hornets? He can make that work. LaMelo has connections as well. So if Charlotte keeps LaMelo, good things will happen with that organization. And that's why Coach Joe feels confident. I feel confident that LaMelo will have the keys this season.
Rev said something on the Lit House last night I thought was very interesting. Him and Juju had a great show, by the way, but last night too, Rev, a great show. You and Juju, y'all put it down. Great content. And Rev posed a question. He says, I'm Rev just full. I'm nervous. There's holes here, and I see these holes, and I'm nervous. And so I felt Rev. I heard him and I felt him. You know what I mean? But I ain't nervous, Rev. I ain't nervous. Because I know for sure Melo Drip is here. And he is ready to put on a show. And when that kind of greatness is in the room, I ain't worried about nothing. Especially if the ball's in his hands. And it looks like the ball's going to be in his hands, baby. So I ain't worried. He gonna raise the level of everybody on there. I ain't hear what I said. I ain't say everybody. I say everybody. Everybody. Don't get it twisted. Everybody gonna be chomping at the bit. See, because this changes the environment, family. This doesn't just change one Miles doesn't just change or PJ don't just change or what. This changes the whole environment over in Charlotte. When you get this kind of talent into your organization and you've never had anything like this, okay, this is going to be, I'm so happy for the Charlotte fans. I got just full disclosure. I just got to say that I'm happy for y'all, for the Charlotte fans, because y'all getting ready to experience some stuff that I've experienced in my life. And there's nothing that in terms of sports that will replace it. When your hometown team or a team that you root for is on that come up and you see them building, you see them in the lab, and you've been persevering with them for years, hoping that they would change. And now you see some light at the end of the tunnel, and here come that bright light coming through the door and that generational talent. Whoa, it's a wonderful time now, because everybody that comes in is going to be influenced by that person, by who that person's personality is, by all of that matters. So that's why I'm excited. I ain't in no way. I know they defensively they ain't gonna look like they're gonna be very good. I know that they ain't got a whole lot of size. I know that they ain't got no lockdown defenders. All of it. I know they ain't got no spot up shooters. I know all of that, and I'm ignoring it all because when generational talent steps into the room, all bets is off then, because then magic happens. Stuff that you can't explain, stuff that don't make sense, stuff that nobody saw coming. Oh no, it's a beautiful time right now, baby. Don't get it twisted. Woo-hoo!
Man, that song, Heaven Must Feel Like
This.
That's what
must be like this. Heaven must be like this. It must be like this. Woo!
Temptation Days.
Yes.
This is a remix.
Oh.
Charlotte got Lamelo. They about to ball this scene. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, ball to
yes.
ball.
Yes.
Lamelo is about to score it now. Yeah, is it? He's about to shout, make some records, scoring.
There you go, DJ. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We want the family to feel it. You feel it, Meloholics? Can you feel it? It's coming close. Our boy is almost back. Woo! See, and we know that. Well, I mean, I can't even wait for these streams, DJ. I'm just so excited. I can't even just wait these streams, DJ.
Oh man, it's we in a good mood when we singing and we
just feeling good. Hey, DJ, matching the weather outside the door.
Oh man,
huh, DJ? Huh? Ain't we matching the weather outside the door?
Yes, we are. It's sunny out here where I'm at.
Sunny out here, baby, too. In Southern California, baby. It's sunny and clear. Blue skies.
Shout out to Kev Jr. for the $2 super chat to help grow this nation out. He
Shout
said,
out.
"Hit the like." Yeah, hit the like button so the algorithm will go through. You know how YouTube is. Also, Between the Game Sports says smart players will know that LaMelo will let their lives easier. Will make their lives easier. You're spot on, brother. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's not all about, oh, I'm LaMelo Ball, I do what I want. No, he's about what does it take to win the damn
Facts. And he knows that he is the conductor.
game.
He's the conductor of this train. He's the captain of this ship. He's the pilot of this plane. So he knows, woo, y'all just strap in because we get ready to go for a ride, baby.
Coach Joe, this masterpiece this season is going to be better than Mozart.
Oh, facts. I'm paying for this NFT. I ain't paying for Mozart.
No, when you say he's a conductor, I was adding all that.
Yeah, I love it.
Rev says DJ did NBA 2K22 drop today. I think it did. I think my brother hit me up. Let me check. NBA 22 release date. Tomorrow. Because my brother did hit me up about, getting the game so we can all go live and stuff. So, yeah, man, I can't wait. NBA 2K22.
There we go.
Hopefully no glitches. You know how these gaming companies, man, with 2K, they start getting a little fancy and then there's glitching. And yeah, Rev, the Hornets are going to be a fun team to play with. They're going to be fast. Nothing against Gordon Hayward, but when I play with the Hornets, I'm not starting them.
You know what, DJ? That's the elephant in the room right there, and that's the only one I'm going to acknowledge. Is Gordon? Is Gordon's fisherman? I mean, they're stuck. I'm telling you. I mean, they are stuck. That money that they have committed to Gordon, and Gordon's current state of affairs, where he is in his career, and all of that, this is just not a match, man. This is no way. This is nothing but a train wreck getting ready to happen. It can't go no other way. Family, think about this. It can't go any other way. Melo is moving and trending the organization, family, not just the team, the organization, in a certain direction. And Gordon is counter to all of that. He's counter to all of that. He's not with those boys as it relates to culturally. I'm just going to keep it real today, family, as we always do on here on New Media. On this thing, he's not with them culturally. Okay, so that's not a connection. He's not with them athletically, style of play, because he needs a slower game, a more of a half-court game. You know what I mean? So the only thing I can see is them running and him trailing, and Melo pitching it back to him every once in a while to shoot threes. You know what I mean? Because he's a ball stopper for that team. You know what I mean? The dribble and between the legs and, all of this stuff here. You know what I mean? So to me, that's my only really concern. Okay, and not just the playing part, the whole thing part. Okay, because to me, Gordon still has not embraced LaMelo. Still, he's the only player to me that's left over of any importance that hasn't acknowledged Melo and Melo's role. To me, so to me, that's the problem. That's the elephant in the room right there. Because you can't eat that money. It's guaranteed money. And DJ, as much as I want him to come off the bench, they can't do that. That's bad precedent.
I
A
know,
dude making the most money on the team coming off the bench.
Coach Joe. I know that won't happen. I was talking about the 2K game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Damn.
Yeah.
No, but DJ, I want him to come off the bench. Let's keep it real. I want him in the second unit with those young dudes. Let's just be real. I do. I believe him in the second unit with the young dudes. Okay, and Kelly Oubre and all them. I believe that that's the ticket.
But here's the problem, Coach Joe.
That
contract.
Yes, you can't have the highest paid dude on your team coming off the bench. That's bad precedent, family. That shows that shows horrible. A year into the contract, that shows horrible scouting. That shows horrible continuity in an organization. And I do not believe that and I'm gonna keep this 100. I do not believe that Mitch Kupchak and Michael Jordan have the cojones to say we made a horrible mistake. And the only way forward with this, JB, you got to bring that dude off the bench.
Coach Joe, what they got to do, the Hornets, they gotta trade, not only trade Gordon Hayward and PJ Washington for Miles Turner, but take some of that loaded contract. But then again, the ego of Jordan. He's not gonna want to be like, oh, I made a mistake. Yeah. He's never been that guy.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I'm with you, DJ. I see it too. So the only way around this, family, is two ways. Okay. At some point, see, it's two ways that the organization can show that they can admit that they made a god doggone mistake. Okay, without coming out looking like complete clowns. Okay, because look, you already have the juxtaposition of Melo and everything that's coming with Melo. So the mojo around your team, the mojo around the Charlotte Hornets is beautiful right now. Beautiful. People can't wait. Look, they're looking forward to it. Not only us Meloholics, a lot of people looking forward to. I don't know how many people said that the Charlotte Hornets were the most exciting team to watch on League Pass last year. Look, family, they don't. And think about this. All of the news that we've been getting about the Charlotte Hornets moving forward has been without Gordon. None of the talk has been about Gordon. You realize, DJ, you realize that?
Yeah, nobody even wants to bring up Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, it's like they walking on eggs. Like, please, hey, sleep, don't wake him up.
Hey, Coach Joe, they're like these reporters are like this. Do you want to talk about Gordon? No. I don't want to talk about him. He always injured Mr. Glass. I don't want to talk about that. You talk about him, man. You talk about him. But we're both white. We should talk about him.
Right.
Oh, that white guy. Let me talk about Luka. Let me talk about him. I don't want to talk about him. He's a scrub. I don't want to talk about scrubs. I know he's white. Right. Let me talk about let me think of a name. Let me think of a white guy that's putting it. Let me talk about Plumlee. I'll talk about Plumlee.
Yeah, let's talk about Plumlee.
At least I know Plumlee will play more. He won't get injured very much.
Well, we know at least Plumlee is gonna give his effort. He gonna look like he's out there playing hard.
Number one, he's going to run. He's willing to run.
Facts.
He's going to be the fastest guy, but the fact that he's willing to run, I respect that.
Yes. See, so the other way, DJ, I wanted to say they could save face without looking like complete clowns in the clown show with the big shoes and the red nose, is that they trade him by the trade deadline. Put that package together of him and PJ for Miles Turner, and you quietly go away in the night. I don't believe anybody in the media will come back with anything to say because of the fact that you made a move that clearly is in the best interest of your franchise, and you brought a piece in that will help you guys tremendously. See, because when I look over, let's take a look at the Lakers, for instance. I'm just pivoting, family, but I'm just showing you how it's all connected. They over there stacking big dudes. They got Gasol. They got Howard. I think they got Jordan now, DeAndre Jordan. They got him now too, don't they, DJ?
Who? What?
DeAndre Jordan. Then they say that he's over there now too.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so they're stacking big men over there. They got them on top of each other. Okay, and Charlotte ain't got 1 footer. They got 3 footers over there. Well, Dwight Howard 6'10", 6'11". So, but still, you play. So everybody who is basketball wise, who understands it, knows the elephant in the room. Gordon's gotta go. Period. Okay, it's not personal or any of that. He's not a fit. This is not a fit for the trajectory and the direction that the Charlotte Hornets is moving in. And I think the basketball world will appreciate Mitch and Michael making this move because this is the only move you have. You have to do this.
Look at this, Coach Joe. Shout out to the sister Sandra Lane. Also, everybody in the chat that are just on the comments on it today. Shout out to y'all. She says Jello has more interviews than Gordon Hayward. Ain't that?
There we go. There we go. Thank you, sister. There it is, right there. Wait a minute. A dude who is not even under contract. Okay, because from what I've heard, when Reb is reporting, DK reported that Jello is under a training camp and preseason contract. Isn't that what they would say?
Yeah, it's a 10 days.
Isn't that what they said, DJ?
It's Exhibit 10 contract.
Huh?
Exhibit 10 contract.
Which means what? He's under contract for how long? Guaranteed.
It's like training camp, preseason. 10 day. It's like a 10-day contract, pretty much.
Okay. So right. So you compare that to a dude who's making what, $34 million in the second year before your deal? Come on, man. You can't make this up. This is a train wreck, and I believe that the quietness of Gordon is indicative of it. I think he realizes as well that he better tell his wife they need to start looking for another house. And I'm going back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. Because that's where they're going. That's where he's going. They cannot. This will be if they keep Gordon the whole year. To me, this will be a very this will be detrimental to the growth of the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, you already know what place Gordon Hayward's at right now.
What's that, DJ?
He's in the upper room. When Jesus comes. Oh, Gordon Hayward's in the upper room. He's upper room. Man. They got to do something. I think they will. In my conscience, my spirit, as a fan of basketball, I think they will. In the trade deadline, they'll figure something out. Because Gordon Hayward, in his mind, he doesn't believe LaMelo is the leader or the guy of the team. He won't. He will never convince himself of that because he's got paid the contract. Remember, he underestimated LaMelo his rookie year starting out. Not giving him the ball when he's open, just doing some fuck shit.
But you know what though, DJ? I think he was doing that because he's a bit of an asshole. I don't think he don't understand the writings on the wall.
You don't want to understand. You don't want.
I think I think he does, DJ.
No,
I think he
does too. I think he doesn't want to understand.
No, I think that he does understand, and I don't think he don't want to. I think he's just angry. I think he's just angry because he can't believe that he got himself in this position again, and this time it's over a fucking rookie.
It's even worse.
It's worse. DJ, it's worse. This ain't Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. the second year Lamelo Ball.
Well, he better worry. He got other stuff to worry about. He's in the upper room right now. His body's breaking down. He doesn't want to adjust. It's like, I don't know Gordon Hayward, like we don't know him personally, but I can see the whole playbook with him. Trade him so you can have the team camaraderie be even more better than what it is now.
Facts. Because chemistry matters. And if you build in this train, all aboard the Mellow Express, if you build in the Mellow Express family, you need everybody moving in the same direction. You don't need somebody sitting in the back and over in the corner pouting, because ain't no telling what they pouting about, to the extent, and also where that pouting is going, what kind of action it's going to lead to. See, because I'm not in any delusion land about Gordon's prospects. This is his last bag, and that's the reason why he opted out of that contract with the Celtics, because he knew he would not be getting another one. So this is his last bag, and he's made quite a bit. Any family want to go look in and see what Gordon has made over his career. He's made quite a bit. See, in the Marine Corps, I call what he's been doing is malingering his way to goddamn paydays. Okay. And that basically means faking injuries. Okay. Except the one in Boston where he really broke his leg. But or making more out of an injury than it really is. That's really what it is. And so Gordon, to me, he knows what's going on. That's why, to me, Indiana will bring him full circle. See, the basketball gods in the basketball universe has already set it up for this to happen. Miles needs to get out of Indiana. The Hornets need a real big man, a real starting big man. And Gordon needs to find a new home. And Indiana would be a great place for him to go because he already has a fan base there. He always, in the state of Indiana, embraces him. So it's a win-win for everybody. So to me, it's like easy. It's easy peasy.
And look at this. Ant James says, trade Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Cody Martin to Indiana. Let Indiana cut Martin after the trade. Man, I like
that, Ant James. I like that, Coach. Coach, I like that. I like that, Coach.
Man, I'm down with that.
Shout out to my OG. What's up, Unc? What's up, Unc? How you doing? Good to see you there.
Sandra Lane said he feeling foolish.
Well, I don't think, you know what, Sandra, we laugh and have fun with it. I don't think he's feeling foolish too much. And the only reason why it is because it's all about that bag. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm waiting for somebody in the chat to look at to bring up what Gordon Hayward has received in bags since he's been in the NBA. And you will see this dude he's happy as, well, I ain't gonna say what he's happy as, but he's happy. Just to believe you me. That bag is what it's about.
Athletic once said the bone went through his leg. That rehab had to be a grueling process. Respect to that, man. Respect to that. Recovering from that to anyone. But for this team, and like Coach Joe stated, it's nothing personal. It's just building around LaMelo Ball, doing what great organizations do.
Facts.
The OG Coach Joe brought up the Lakers. They won a championship with that Norm Nixon Magic rookie year.
Facts.
And what's the name? Paul
Westhead.
Westhead. Yeah, he used to coach Loyola Marymount when they had
Facts.
Hank Gathers back in the day.
When Hank Gathers died on the court. Him and Bo Kimball were the two big time guys.
These things happen. It's not about feelings.
Wait a minute, DJ, let's point this out. No, DJ, let's point this out. George Paul, however you want to call him, didn't he have one of the most gruesome injuries as well?
Yes, he did.
Has he gotten a break? Has the media given him a break?
No, they still make
no. No, they don't give Paul George a break. He had a horrible break as well. And he's still held at a high degree, and people expect things out of him. Why? Because he's making that big time money. That's why. So the world is saying, hey, with the big time money comes expectations. So now you're gonna be mad because people expect you to perform. I don't have no sympathy for any of that, because injuries are a part of the game. When you are when you're a player and you're trying to play on the big times level, on the big time stage, you know that there's a possibility that you will have injuries, and some of them might be bad, real bad. You know that, but that still doesn't equate for the fact that he's gotten a lot of money over the years, family, over the years, and he ain't produced nothing, and nobody has been holding his feet to the fire as a guy who has received a lot of money to play basketball and not been a winner. He's not been a winner, and nobody is holding his feet to the fire as a result of it. They all giving him passes, so I don't want to hear it.
Athletic One says Gordon Hayward didn't call himself playoff P. To be fair, they were dissing Paul George before he said that.
Oh my God, they've been dissing Paul George for I don't know how long.
Yeah, he's always been a butt of jokes before.
That didn't just start about no playoff P stuff. That ain't when it started.
But
and he ain't the only one, DJ. He ain't the only one, DJ. Also, when we look at what's his name? Oh my God, his face is right now in my. I see his face, but I can't call his name. But there are a number of ones that are like that. Okay, that are collecting checks. Okay, I give. How about this? I'll give an example. I give an example. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna bring the show. I ain't gonna take the show to that, DJ. I ain't gonna go to that, DJ. It stands. Okay, nobody has put in the chat how much money in Gordon's career he's earned in bags that he's gotten. Okay, and when you look at that in context, that looks piss poor. And no place has he gone, has he led his team anywhere. When he was down in Boston, he was the veteran down there, wasn't he? And the dude with all the experience, NBA experience, and them young dudes down there would have stirred the straws that stirred the drink. Am I lying?
No, you're on it, coach.
See, so you know, we can't come up with no excuses. Can't be making no excuses, fam. Ain't nobody gonna accept them excuses, because the bottom line is you either get it done, you either perform, or you don't. That's it. And if you don't perform, then you gonna get criticized, especially if you're getting bags. And Gordon has got quite a few bags since he's been in the NBA. That's all I'm saying.
And let me read these two things before we roll out. Coach Joe, this has been a fantastic show. Fantastic.
Yes, it's been great. Great show. Thank you, fam.
Malik Woody says they didn't give D Rose a pass when he tore his ACL and messed up his ankles. So true.
Facts.
Aunt Jane says, I am hoping Gordon Hayward is frustrated, asking to be traded to the Hornets. Should quickly fulfill that request. Oh, I hope so too. That made everything easy.
Hey, there we go. That part right there. Because he didn't look like he was too happy. His body language to me and everything didn't look like he was enjoying himself. And this is the other thing too, DJ. If I'm not mistaken, Terry Rozier is the veteran that took it upon himself to bring his teammates together and say, let's meet down in X place and let's before training camp and let's get together. That sounds like some LeBron James stuff to me.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Terry Rozier for that. Because he didn't have to do it, but somebody had to step up and be a grown man.
Well, most players ain't doing it, DJ. Most players ain't doing it.
Yeah.
They're working out on their own, doing their own thing. And a lot of players don't have the cachet to be able to call that like that. And to me, the reason it worked is because Melo is on board with Terry.
Facts.
Okay, that's why it worked. And that's why Gordon didn't say it. Because to me, I don't think Melo would have responded the same way. I'm telling you what I'm saying, what I'm feeling.
Man, you cooking, Coach Joe. Any last words before we roll out on this?
Yes,
show?
but well, I'm gonna tell you, this has been an awesome show, and I so appreciate new media and appreciate you, DJ, so much for all that you do for new media. Look at the way you should be so proud of your efforts, my brother. What you have from your heart, what you have put out there, is growing and sprouting so beautifully. I mean, I'm just so proud of you and Rev. I'm so proud of you and Rev. I got to tell you, I'm so proud of what you guys. Look at what you guys have done, and you, DJ, with your heart. Every time people come on here, what do? Shout them out to other brothers and sisters. Shout them out. Opened up new media to expand new media to others. You could have said, nope, it's just us, and I wouldn't have been mad at you. But you didn't do that. You said this is about all of us. And I love that so very much. And I'm so grateful for that, to be a part of it. And to the family in the room. Look at all them wonderful, look at all the beautiful family. I see you in this. Coach ain't got his glasses on right now, so I can't see all your names, but I just see all y'all beautiful comments. I see all your presence. Oh, I so appreciate you. We at New Media, we so appreciate you so much. So I like to always leave with an African term I learned when I was in Africa, which is Ubuntu. And it means because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are one. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you, DJ.
You're welcome.
Click one did it, DJ. Gordon has earned over $206 million in his career. And what does he have to show for it? The way we determine what people show. Championships. What has he shown? All-star appearance, All-NBA. What has he shown for $203 million? Exactly. I thought so, crickets.
Man, this was a great show, man. And make sure to tune in live. Dallas Cowboys versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Pope is also going live. So if you're a Bucs fan, go to the Pope. If you're a fan of the Cowboys, go to my channel. You know what you could do to help grow new media? Have both tabs up. Even if you're not a fan of the Cowboys, but you support my channel, just put me on mute so you can listen to the Pope if you listen to the Buccaneers, and vice versa. And that's a flow string going. So let's support each other. Shout out to New Media, the family, New Media Game. Peace and blessings to everybody. I appreciate every single one of you. It really means, New Media means so much to me. And just know that we are a family. And Coach Joe, anything else you want to go?
I just want to say, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. And just know that where you are, life is, joy is, peace is, beauty is. Right where you stand and right where you are.
Amen. And we out. Peace and blessings, everybody.